It's been 3 weeks since the world lost the inspirational Cameron Boyce, and fans are not over the nightmare. We continue to remember him and all the good things he did while he was still alive. Today, we'll have a look at Karan Brar's emotional 911 call, Libby's heartbreaking photo, Kenny Ortega's tribute, celebrities battling epilepsy, and everything else which has happened since the young star passed on 3 weeks ago. Before we begin, remember to subscribe to the channel, and if you already are family, welcome back. After the sudden death of Cameron Boyce, the family was faced with the task of deciding a befitting resting place for the star. His death certificate revealed that the body was cremated and his final resting point was listed as Forest Lawn Cemetery. Legends such as Michael Jackson and Brittany Murphy were also buried at the Forest Lawn Cemetery. Cam's ashes were handed to his father, Victor, and the official cause of death was still deferred until the coroner completes their investigations. The certificate indicated that Cameron worked in the entertainment industry for 12 years. So far, everything which has been said about Cameron Boyce is positive and inspirational. Not even a single person has anything bad to say about him. It only proves that he was a gem taken too soon, and it will take forever to forget him. During an emotional memorial service, friends and family gathered to say goodbye and to pay their last respects to the star. Some shared the heartbreaking photos and videos on their social media, and it was evident that they were hurting like the rest of the world. Viewers recently saw the last interview Cameron had before he died on July 6th. On it, Cameron opened up about how the Disney Channel career impacted his life. He acknowledged that his unexpected fame inspired him to do good deeds in the world. Cameron realized that his primary audience was young people, and he desired to impact them positively and to live as a great example. It came as a huge shock to him that so many kids looked up to him, and he continues to be an inspiration even in his death. In the interview, he spoke a lot about his grandmother and his mother. Cameron's grandmother already has quite a history, but the young star made sure he made his impact in the world. The grandmother said that the world had lost a shining star, and we can't deny that Cameron Boyce was and will forever remain a star. Among other people still finding it very difficult to move on is Karan Brar. Karan is best known for the film franchise Wimpy Kid and co-starring as Ravi Ross in Jessie. The role was initially meant for a Hispanic kid, but Karan impressed the panel at the audition, and they created a character just for him. Cameron and Karan bonded while they were filming Jessie, and their friendship lasted way after the production. They were brothers, not just on the show, but also in real life. Cameron had moved in with Karan Brar and Sophie Reynolds in Los Angeles a few weeks before he passed on. On May 14th, Karan posted on his Instagram that he'd moved in with Cameron and Sophie and shared photos of their apartment. Shortly after, Cameron celebrated his 20th birthday on May 28th, and Karan shared a picture of Cam holding a plate of pancakes with a candle stuck on it. Karan posted a photo of Cameron on his birthday and captioned, "I love you. You're the greatest brother I could have ever asked for, and I will forever feel lucky to have you in my life. Happy birthday." That's all. Think you can tell Cam's better at sappy posts than I am? Throughout, their love for each other was evident on their social media walls. Well, a few days ago, fans found out that Karan was the one who found Cameron unresponsive and called 911. We can't even begin to imagine the devastation he went through when he saw his best friend lifeless. Paramedics arrived a few minutes later and tried to revive Cam in vain. Karan's first post after his best friend passed on said, "You were the greatest thing to have ever happened to me. I love you so much, Cam. Wish I had more to say right now, but I don't think words will come for a while." He continued, "Thank you to everyone who sent such kind words my way. No, I haven't been responding, but it truly means a lot." The sudden death of Cam was equally devastating to the other roommate. Sophie Reynolds and Cameron Boyce became friends when they worked together on Disney's Gamer's Guide to Pretty Much Everything. After the death, she posted a photo on Instagram with Cameron saying, "My family, my person, my heart. Maybe someday I'll be able to put everything Cam was into words, but right now it just hurts a little too much. Please hug everyone you love. Wish I could." The roommates are still coping with the sad reality that they may never be able to fill the void left in the house as well as their hearts. They had just started exploring life and figuring it out as a trio, and the harsh adjustment may take quite some time. They aren't the only friends of Cam still trying to live without him. Ever since Cam passed on, Sky Jackson has been posting photos and videos of the star almost daily on her Instagram story. She recently confirmed that Karan was the one who found Cameron unresponsive. She said on one of the posts that he had gone to take a nap in the afternoon, and when the best friend checked on him, it was already too late. The one person definitely having the hardest time is probably Cam's mother, Libby. It's tough for a mother to go through the process of burying her child, and naturally it's taking quite some time for Libby to get over Cameron's death. During his last days on Earth, Cameron revealed that his mother was a source of inspiration to him, and he was more than glad to have her in his life. In one of the last interviews, he said, "My mom literally drives into Skid Row every day and manages teams that are assembled to walk around and engage with usually chronically homeless people and try to get them into permanent housing." He added, "My mom is a total go-getter. She tells me all the time, 'Why haven't you done this already? I know you're passionate about it.' I'm like, 'Yeah, you're right. I should do that.'" Cam's mother recently took to social media to remember her son. She posted a black and white photo and captioned it, "He is my compass." Libby instantly received tremendous support from Cam's fans and her friends. And the other person still having a hard time is the Descendants director. Kenny Ortega has always said how much Cameron was an inspiration to him, even though he was so young. When he first approached Disney to have Cameron on Descendants, they said that he was too busy with Jessie. Clearly, he had already seen that Cameron was one of a kind, and he didn't give up on his pursuit. Kenny approached Cameron and explained the project to him face to face. Luckily, Cameron loved the idea and accepted to work as a cast member of the Descendants. Since then, he was like Kenny's child, and they had big plans to make him greater in the industry. The Descendants director Kenny Ortega had a Walk of Fame ceremony, and he didn't fail to remember Cameron Boyce. Cam's father, Victor, and his sister Maya joined Kenny as he received his star on the Walk of Fame. Descendants co-stars Cameron Dove and Boo Boo Stewart also joined Ortega and the family for a group photo. In his acceptance speech, Kenny gave a tribute to Cameron Boyce. He remembered his talent and recalled how Cam wanted to be part of that particular moment. Kenny concluded his tribute by saying, "His extraordinary talent and loving heart will be remembered through his foundation, the Cameron Boyce Foundation, and has been set up by his family to remember Cameron by continuing his pursuit to make a positive change in the world. And with this, I promise Cameron I will take this goodness with me in all the days of my life." Cameron's death resonated deeply with families who've lost their loved ones due to sudden, unexpected death in epilepsy. It's been a harsh reminder that every year, one person out of 1,000 die because of epilepsy. There's a lot of stigmatization around seizures and epilepsy, and affected families prefer to keep the condition private. However, some celebrities have openly talked about the disease as they try to overcome it. Sadly, like Cameron, some of them are no longer with us. The legendary Prince. His peers and classmates ridiculed Prince when he was a child because of the seizures he had. His mom always encouraged him, and he eventually became confident and ultimately a musical genius. In 2009, he opened up about his condition and used his platform to raise awareness and encourage people who may be going through similar traumas because of their seizures. Today, we remember him as one of the greatest musicians to ever grace the face of the earth. Lil Wayne. 2013, the famous rapper was hospitalized after a series of seizures, which were probably as a result of hard work. He assured fans that he'd continued to produce music while eating well and having enough sleep. In 2017, he was found unconscious in a hotel room after a seizure, and he was hospitalized. Again, he said that the seizures were a result of plain stress, no rest, and overworking. Susan Boyle. Susan Boyle made headlines with her magnificent voice on Britain's Got Talent and later participated in America's Got Talent, The Champions. She revealed that she had seizures throughout her life and fainted all the time while in school. When she was young, people associated the seizures with mental illness. But as she grew older, she learned more about the condition and finally opened up about the struggles. She became a light and an inspiration to children who have epilepsy. Rick Harrison. Rick is known as the knowledgeable owner of Gold and Silver Pawn Shop and the star of Pawn Stars. What fans don't know, however, is that he battles epilepsy. As a child, he was forced to stay in his room, and that's when he developed a culture reading history books. Due to his struggles with epilepsy, he helps the Epilepsy Foundation to raise awareness, especially in his hometown of Nevada. Other famous people who had epilepsy include actor and film director Danny Glover, the Roman Emperor Caligula, Prince John of the United Kingdom, Neil Young, and Chanda Gunn, among others. We may not be aware of the extent to which epilepsy is affecting people because, as said earlier, many people prefer keeping the disease private. We can only continue wishing Cameron's friends and family and everyone else who is affected all the best. Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below, and remember to subscribe for more amazing videos.